Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing great, staying cool. The weather is hot, especially here in the Northeast. I'm no Sam champion. I'm not even Stan champion. What I will tell you is it's cool, not here. It is smoking hot. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to talk about the weather. No siree, Bob. And no siree, everybody else. I'm here to talk about everything that's going on in baseball, in our group's baseball way of life, and New York Mets a way of life. And right now, I can tell you, words cannot express how much you guys have meant to me. And this has gone beyond my wildest dreams. This started out less than 3 years ago with just a handful of people on the Facebook group, Baseball Way of Life. And we did it just for kicks. Well, let's fast forward to now. What about, I'd say it's about 2.5 years. We started this in November 2.5 years ago. And now we're almost 10,000 strong. The demand for a group for the New York Mets developed, and we developed a Facebook group called New York Mets Baseball Way of Life. And that's taking off. People suggested I do a podcast. I originally started doing it for the New York Mets. It was called New York Mets Baseball Way of Life. That was a smash sensation. Then all you guys came on board on Facebook in the Baseball Way of Life group, messaged me, texted me, emailed me, and said, Stan, I know you love the Mets, but hey, how about us? We deserve a group. And you know what? By golly, you do. And one was created, a podcast. Now it's all one. The New York Mets and Baseball Way of Life have one podcast site, and it's called Baseball Way of Life. And it has been amazing. Since I started the baseball one, I can't believe how many people are listening. And it is really enjoyable. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all you guys for doing what you're doing. Group participation in both groups is at an all-time high. I could not be prouder of everything that you guys contribute to the group. And I am so honored that you actually listen to the podcast every day. It means the world to me. And I really enjoy doing it, knowing I'm getting the gratification back from you guys on how great you enjoy it. And as God is my witness, I will tell you, not one person has emailed me or messaged me with a negative thing about either one. And that is so amazing. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. What I do want to say is we're going to also start expanding, doing little snippets on YouTube too. And this site here, if you're watching on YouTube, is Baseball Way of Life. Subscribe. We'll be doing one podcast a day for the New York Mets baseball group and Baseball Way of Life Facebook group. But on a spur of the moment, when I have something to say, I'm going to come on and do it on YouTube. And I hate to tell you this, guys, but if I got something to say about baseball, I'm looking to do something about just about every day in the group, go live in the group. So hopefully this is working. This is the first time I'm ever simulcasting. Major history here. This is the first time I'm ever simulcasting live on both the Facebook group sites, Baseball Way of Life, New York Mets Way of Life, and here on Facebook. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping this is going well. I'm sure I'll hear from you if it doesn't. It's a work in progress. But yeah, I'm going to become more interactive on both YouTube and the Facebook groups. Not necessarily on my page. You guys had enough of me. Some of you guys aren't baseball fans, and I appreciate that. Not everyone can be a baseball fan. We each have our own little interest, and whatever it is that floats your boat, I'm all for it. But we're looking for baseball fans to really be interactive, and we'll be doing live YouTube casts on both channels, and they'll be simulcast both on both baseball groups. So if we're talking the Mets, they'll be on the Mets site. If we're talking baseball in general, will be on the Baseball Way of Life site. So tune in there. And I'm just looking to see if we are actually live here on these sites. I sure hope we are. Otherwise, I could be yapping to myself here. And quite often I do find myself yapping to myself. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I do. All right, we are live here. And Salvatore Tartaglia says, awesome. Now, Sal, you're a big baseball guy. I know you got stuff you want to peddle, and that's the beauty of this. When I go live on YouTube, Sal has a good book out, and I could talk about that on a future YouTube cast. But anyone who wants to promote whatever they want to promote, you can come on. We can go live on the sites and do what we have to do. Uh, I'm looking forward to it. Uh, And I'm sure if once you get the hang of it like I do, it becomes addictive. You're going to love doing this. And I couldn't be happy if you joined. I mean, just the group alone, in the group, I will tell you without naming names that we have baseball players who have won MVPs, baseball players who have won Cy Youngs. We have baseball players who have won Rookie of the Years. We have baseball managers who have been Manager of the Year on our site. We have writers, we have broadcasters. It is amazing. It is designed for the hardcore fan. And I couldn't be happier at the overwhelming response we've gotten. And so many of you have added your friends to the group, which has made it even better. And the discussions that we have on there are fantastic. Honestly, I couldn't be prouder of everything that you guys contribute on a daily basis. It makes my world. And like I said, I'm looking to do live broadcasts on a daily basis. If it's just me yapping, it's me yapping. But if you guys want to hop on board and be a guest somehow, some way, and we could schedule it and we could talk, because we can schedule these things, I'd be glad to have you. There's so much to offer here. And again, I am so excited, and I want to thank you all. And when I get excited, now that's something to be excited about. So, baseball is a beautiful game, and we're going to be doing this year round. There is no off season for these sites, Baseball Way of Life and New York Mets Way of Life. So again, I can't thank you enough. And like I said, look for these simulcasts now on YouTube, Facebook, and in the group sites. So it should be fun. That's it for now. And take care. Have a great day.